Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 24 and another part of the Lewis Hamilton career mode. 2 races to go this season. Cannot wait to get into this one though. The Qatar Grand Prix, of course, with the sprint race as well. So yeah, leave a like if you're enjoying all of that good stuff. Let's keep pushing to the end of the year. Try and finish second in the championship. That is the plan. But yeah, last time out we had a good time of it in Las Vegas. We very much, you know, I would say we're the fastest car. We managed to perfect the strategy and just about did enough, I think, to finish strongly and win our 5th race of the season. We have got a little bit of resource points to spend on trying to protect some pieces for next year. Yeah, we are going to have to progress it forward a week or so that we get that extra little bit. So let's do that now. So Russell's got his eye on that one. That's fine by me. So we can protect either of these, but we'll protect that one, and then we'll protect that one afterwards as well. But yeah, it's all looking good actually. We seem to have got the car sorted out, which is really nice, and we should be in a great position for next season. Obviously, we're not going to be a part of that, but we need to give our best to the team until the end of the year and set them up to be in a great position going forward. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this next Grand Prix in Qatar. So we've got spring qualifying coming up, and we'll see you very soon for that.
Today is all about the rhythm, all about the flow, because it's qualifying in Qatar. We're under the floodlights for a high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow. Wherever you are in the world, you're very welcome.
Here we are then, ready for qualifying. It is going to be very tough. I mean, the soft tyres do not last long at all. You know, I mean, apparently they will last 17 laps. I didn't see any evidence of that in practice. Yeah, really, really rough tyres. So, yeah, we're going to be using the mediums for the race tomorrow. Struggled with setup. I think we are going to take a little bit off the rear wing to try and get a little bit more straight line speed. Of course, we can change it for tomorrow if we need to, but I don't think pace is looking that good this weekend, so it might be a bit of a struggle. But sometimes we surprise ourselves, so let's see how we get on. Here we go then for our first lap in Q1 to 123.2. Puts us 3rd. Should be enough to get through. But there's more to come, I think. There you go then, comfortably through to SQ2. Going out in SQ1 then, the 2 RBs, Logan Sargent, Pierre Gasly and Valtteri Bottas. There you go, 122.8. Much better time this time. Still think there's a little bit more to come. But yeah, medium tyres definitely the way to go around here, I think. Well, there we go then, comfortably through to SQ3. Fernando Alonso looking fast. In fact, both Aston Martins looking fast. Going out in Q2, Magnussen, Albon, Ocon, Zhou Guanyu and Nico Hülkenberg. Well, we've got 1 lap at this because of tyre wear is the way it is. Well, I'm not going to complain about a little tow from George Russell here. Come on, get out of the way, George. Will he get out of the way? It's okay, I don't think we lost too much time there. using the overtake button to try and get past him as well, but we'll see what we can do here. We'll take on a lap of the Lusail International Circuit. It's actually such a joy to drive. And there we go, purple first sector, 4/10 quicker than Charles Leclerc through that little bit, but not a good start to sector 2. I mean, look at the tyre wear already, it's bonkers. Let's see how we get on through sector 2. Looking pretty good at the moment. This is looking very good, in fact. A little tow could have made all the difference. Ooh, we had a big snap of oversteer there, but we're okay. A little bit wide into the final corner. That's not going to help our run all the way up to the line. Is it going to be enough? It's a 1:22.2. Where does that put us? It puts us 4th. We'll settle for that, I think. I don't think we've had the outright pace of everybody else this weekend. It looked good, that lap there, but just lost it towards the end. I think maybe used our tyres too much in the first couple of sectors. But it's Fernando Alonso who is on pole for the sprint race.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. Lusail International was built for 2 wheels, but today we race on 4. It's a fast, flowing track, 3.3 miles, 16 turns, just the one DRS zone, but it is a long straight, and you can expect overtaking. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Fernando Alonso lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Sainz, Russell, Perez, Magnussen, Albon, Ocon, Joe, Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Gasly, Sargent, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Shakes. Alongside me, a real authority on all things motor racing. It's a warm welcome back to Anthony Davidson. So, a sprint race today, and that means lights to flag, no stops. And how is that going to affect the driver behind the wheel?
Absolutely. So for today, there's no pit stop, or shouldn't be a pit stop anyway, if things go right, and you can forget about strategy. You're just driving today as fast as you can, make those overtakes if you need to, and that's what a sprint weekend's all about.
Okay, heading down to the track. We are going to use the medium tyres. Soft tyres are just going to be completely destroyed by the end of the race. It might limit our potential towards the end, but we'll see. In tomorrow's race, that is. But we're going to head out there on the medium tyres. It'll be interesting to see if anybody does risk it on the softs.
Of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to
see.
Who
quite a few do. Norris
position.
has, Piastri has, and Ocon. That is surely not going to work. But they're going to be very, very fast at the start, particularly Lando Norris trying to jump Fernando Alonso. Very interesting.
On the grid, the final preparations have been made, and all that's left is for the drivers to deliver on track.
So let's see what we can do from P4 on the grid. Our starts haven't been great recently, so we need to find something here, and obviously it's a decent run down to turn 1, so there's opportunity here. So let's get ready for the lights. Hopefully an improvement on our sprint race in Brazil. Of course, 100% live com, and it's lights out. Away we go here in Qatar for the sprint race. Lando Norris got off to a great start compared to Fernando Alonso. He is going to fly down the inside. But Fernando Alonso stays in front, and that is a big moment, you feel, because Norris now has to use more of his tyres to get back past him. But can we stay with the likes of Verstappen? Yeah, or are we just not quite in that battle today? We pulled out a really good qualifying lap to get up to P4. You can see George Russell is a few places down on us, so I just don't think Mercedes GP have the raw speed around this circuit. But we'll see. So DRS is going to be enabled straight away here. So a little bit of ERS on the exit there to try and close in on Max Verstappen.
This lap, we can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Well, there goes Norris. He's having a look at Fernando Alonso down the inside, side by side here. Is there going to be contact? It doesn't look like it. They look fine. And then Piastri is the car behind us. He's on the soft tyres as well. So soft tyres definitely looking good. Well, no, Norris did get past. Oh, and he made a bit of contact with Max Verstappen there. I think we did
and burn off some of this energy.
possibly give him a bit of a love tap there, but I think we're okay for now. But we know Norris's tyres are going to drop off. We know Piastri's tyres are going to drop off. But this is a fast and furious racetrack. This 7 laps will fly by. See, already staying nice and close to Max Verstappen here. This could be a decent overtaking opportunity here. DRS open. Verstappen now. And a look at Fernando Alonso. He's going to go around the outside. He's surely not going to have any luck around the outside against Fernando. No, Alonso shuts the door beautifully. You can see we're ever so slightly dropping off the back here. But Lando Norris, of course, won in Brazil. He's confident at the moment. Something like maybe our middle sector pace is better than some of those guys. That wasn't our best entry into that sequence of corners. Now then, this is crucial. Need to stay with Max Verstappen here. And luckily we do. Look at tyre wear. It's looking okay. It's the front left, really, that's the issue. Well, Fernando Alonso coming back at Lando Norris now. And Fernando back into the lead. What a move that is for Fernando Alonso. Back into the lead of this sprint. Just sort of stuck in a DRS train. Could Norris hold up Max Verstappen enough to be able to put him under pressure? Well, the contact there. Definitely seemed quicker than Verstappen now.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Yeah, just sort of forgot we were coming up to a heavy braking zone. It's just a lack of familiarity with this track. I'm trying to stay close to Max Verstappen. But we're doing okay here. Yeah, Norris is going to be in trouble. So Max Verstappen now. DRS open. Max Verstappen having a look. He's going to go around the outside here of Norris. Oh, there could be contact here. There could be fireworks. Norris versus Verstappen. And it looks like Verstappen is going to be the victor there. But Norris responds. And sort of as we were hoping, it has held up Verstappen a little bit. Can we now take advantage? Question. Okay, we don't mess up the heavy braking zone this time. We're a hell of a lot closer to Max Verstappen than we have been through this section for a couple of laps now, and we certainly do seem quicker. Just a little bit wide there, but good to know for the race tomorrow. We can't take too many liberties when we're a few laps into the Grand Prix. Now then, Max Verstappen has got DRS on Norris, and surely this time he's going to make this move stick. And he is through. How quickly can we make it past Norris? He's sort of the cork in the bottle here. Oh well, a little bit of front wing damage now.
Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
It's actually going to really cost us in the high speed sections, isn't it? That could cost us 4th place. Just about got away with that, I think, because we lifted. You can see the understeer though. Final lap of the Grand Prix.
Okay, mate.
Or the race.
Lap of the race. Final lap.
Sprint race. Can we stay in front? Interestingly, Norris's tyres haven't dropped off a cliff. He's still battling Max Verstappen here. But yeah, that damage to our front wing, crucial round here. You need good front downforce to be able to do anything round here, and there's so many right turns.
Okay, gap to the car ahead. 1.8
Yeah, we're not too bad in the left turns, but there's not many of them round here. All the high speed ones are right-handers. Carlos Sainz. I think just a case of trying to nurse the car to the finish now, but you can see how much time we've lost, so that shows. Don't get too close up behind tomorrow, it's not going to help. One final corner to go. So here we go. I'm going to use our ERS to get up to the line. And we finished 4th. It was a fun race, but
guys, still got some points.
not really
For the continued efforts.
able to do much there.
Let's keep pushing.
Looks like Russell didn't score any points. Lando Norris, driver of the day, and I sort of agree. You know, on those soft tyres, did well to maintain his position, and he has an extra set of mediums now for the race.
Next up, we will set the grid for the Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.
Well, there you have it then. Fernando Alonso wins the sprint race. Max Verstappen 2nd, Norris 3rd. We finish 4th. Sainz 5th, Piastri 6th, Leclerc in 7th, Lance Stroll 8th, Perez 9th, and George Russell finishes P10. Okay, so chance now to increase our rating once again. Yeah, looking very good. As we head towards 93 rated. That's what we want. And there we go. We're now heading towards qualifying in Qatar. It's gonna be an interesting one. Hopefully we can qualify slightly higher. I think, you know, what we've learned is we need to look after the tyres a little bit more. You know, and maybe even try and get through a session on the medium tyres if we've got any old ones to use up. But yeah, if you've enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.